Hey friends, we're going on an adventure. Come with me. I just had a very impulsive video idea, so we're gonna go through my stash and see if it works. I was gonna use this for my Smile cosplay, but this might actually be really good for my Foundations Revealed skirt on Monday. It's actually, Sunday, December 27th. I'm not posting a video tomorrow because, like, Christmas. Well, I mean, like, I'm probably gonna update tomorrow, which is still 2020, but, pending.
Hello, friends! My parents are currently in the midst of a 5.5 hour car ride. I'm home alone for the entire weekend. My laptop might overheat, and I really need to start scripting my voiceovers because I'm already losing my mind. I have no idea how far into this video you are right now because I have not finished editing the first part, but right now you're watching me ironing some interfacing in between the two layers of a mask I made back in March of 2020. I hope you enjoy. So I figured I'd explain to you a little bit of what the heck is going on right now. Back in December, I had this lovely idea to create an impulsive project. Let's call it a flag. And then I realized, hey, why don't I make this a face mask instead? And then I realized that I didn't want to make a face mask out of 4 separate kinds of fabric. So I said, I'm going to embroider something onto one of the 2 plain black face masks that I made back at the beginning of the pandemic. And that was going to be my first embroidery chats video, and I never got around to it because of a mixture of burnout and me not fully being comfortable sharing on the internet the story behind what the heck I was doing. Which is still pretty vague, but as of right now, I don't have the footage that I'm planning to put at the end of this video, but hopefully there will be a bit more footage. And on that note, let's just say, Happy Pride Month! I have a forehead. Welcome to the video. The title might come as a little jarring, so I just want to clarify that the I is in bold, italicized, all the things, if you will. I'm speaking about my own personal experiences and why I don't believe in coming out. I know I said this isn't a coming out video, but this is weird. Okay. I identify as asexual. What? And I figured I'd come on here and talk about why that is and just talk about my sexual orientation, which, side note, is a spectrum, and I do not speak for the entire community. I had like a really big crush on one of my friends in high school. Hi, he knows who he is if he's watching this video. And I was like, oh, I have a crush on him. That means that I'm supposed to want to have sex with him. And then like I thought about that and I'm like, no, absolutely not. I don't want that. And like I said, I found out it's a platonic attraction. It's that I wanted to be friends with him, and I am friends with him, and that's rad. But I have 4 different eyeshadow palettes in front of me right now. Why am I like this? You know what? I'm gonna cut that bit out because you don't need to know that. I don't owe anyone an explanation. Like I said at the beginning of this video, all you need to know is that I don't want to have sex before I'm married, but that's like if I ever have sex. And that is something I wanted separated because that idea that I'm a virgin because I am asexual, on one hand, almost ostracizes people who choose to abstain from sex. But then also, I feel like it ostracizes the part of the asexual community that is sex positive. Just like I said, sexual desire and sexual attraction are not the same thing. I didn't want my virginity associated with my sexuality. What I really realized at the beginning of quarantine is what sexual attraction is. Literally Googled it, and I was like on Quora, like reading people like explaining what their first crush felt like, and I'm like, oh, I have never felt that before. Like I said, it's weird to come out because of a lack of feelings that I don't even know how to explain to people, because in our society, not only is like sexual attraction the norm, but just like society is so like toxically sex positive nowadays, where like you never see a character who's explicitly not in a sexual relationship, and if it is shown, either causes an issue in the relationship or the character like losing their virginity becomes a plot point. And it's like you're literally teaching people that, like, well, first off, you're inherently teaching people that being in a relationship for X amount of time means that you owe someone something, which is absolutely not true. It just put in my mind the idea that I felt like I was broken, like I had something wrong with me, and that no one would ever love me because I didn't want this thing that everyone else seemed to need, and I didn't know why I was the only one who felt this way. My original embroidery chats video was going to be me embroidering Ace of Spades flag onto my mask, and then I chickened out. But yeah, I just like, I don't know, sitting at home in quarantine has made me more reflective. Here's to Pride Month. Happy Pride Month. Here's to me being back on YouTube. Here's to me doing my makeup on camera like some kind of beauty guru. And here's to me being confident in my sexual orientation. Hello friends, welcome to my bedroom. It's been a minute since we were here. Sorry that the AC is blaring in the background. So I was feeling excited, nervous this morning because I had this whole plan that I was supposed to be going to Pride with my cousins and their friends. There was other stuff I would have liked to work on today that I didn't get to because, you know, I had to get in an 11:30 train, and as it was, I wasn't running, but like I wasn't waiting around on the platform for that train to come. So I was planning on vlogging at Pride. I went down there originally. I saw some of the parade. It was very overwhelming there, so I was like, I'm not hanging out here, so I'm going up to my old stomping ground to Union Square. I hung out there. I went to the Strand. Oh yeah, this is the mask that I embroidered. Isn't it cute? Hi, my name's Jillian Snell and I'm asexual. It matches my eyeshadow. I got a flag. The plans were getting flaky. It was, yeah, we'll be there. I left Starbucks. I was wandering around Union Square, and you know, they were just selling little pride flags for $1, and I don't have a flag, so I got one. And I was really excited to be like having it when my cousins came, because I was coming out to them. Yeah, I've been nervous about coming out, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna come out to my cousins and I'm gonna take a cute pic at Pride, and then I'm gonna post on Instagram, and if my mom says anything, then my mom says something, and if she doesn't, then okay. And that didn't happen. My makeup stayed pretty intact, especially considering I was crying. There was a little bit of mascara under my eyes when I got to Penn, but I had my sunglasses on, so it was fine. I had so much fun doing my makeup. I know I showed that in my earlier chit chat in this vlog. I was, like I said, I was planning on vlogging at Pride, but I didn't really do anything. I didn't end up meeting up with anyone, and I felt weird just whipping out a camera. I felt like everyone was staring at me anyway. Today was not what I was expecting. I was really looking forward to it. I had butterflies in my stomach thinking about the fact, like, oh my gosh, honey, you're coming out. Even though I don't believe in coming out, which I talked about in the earlier portion of this video. This is so weird. This video has taken on a very different role than it was originally intended to do. So I'm sitting on my kitchen table. I don't know what it means to be concise. So I just want to interject here and say that I know I said like early in the video, I don't believe in coming out, but like when I say coming out, I just mean like publicly telling the world that I am asexual. I had intended to do that on Instagram on Sunday with a picture I took at Pride. I didn't get to do that, and I was feeling really depressed when I got home, so I didn't take any pictures then either. And I didn't want to post on Instagram, and moral of the story is that this video has essentially become my coming out. This video is now my first indication to the world that I am asexual, and when I filmed the earlier videos in it, I was fully intending on already being out when this went up. So I'm just really anxious about posting this video now, because it's like people won't know necessarily going into it, and that's scary. Oh, so what happened was I was waiting around for 3 hours. They never came. I mean, they eventually ended up getting to city around 3:30. I was already in Penn by that point because I walked back up to Penn to go home because I was like, it's hot, it's gross. Like, I wasn't planning. We originally said 11:30, 12. I was like, that's perfect. I'll stay until like 4 because I didn't want to be out too late. And then they ended up getting there at like 3:40. So I'm like, I'm not sticking around to hang out with you guys for a half hour, because they were gonna be like going to bars and stuff, and I don't really drink that much. I don't like being around drunk people, so I don't like being in bars. I was just really sad and disappointed, and like we had plans. I'm not gonna dwell on it, but like it was kind of rude. Now I'm really stressed because I already promised that I'd make this video and I need to just do it, and I came out to my mom, which was a weird experience. But you know, I started identifying as bisexual in 2013. I started identifying as bi-ro-ace, playing with different labels, and this was when I started identifying as asexual, it's the first time that like I actually felt like confident in my sexuality. I was like, no, this label feels right. And this was gonna be my first Pride as like fully identifying as asexual, and I was so excited for it to like come out and make a thing, and I didn't have that. I'm out now, I guess. I'm kind of grieving Sunday because even my anxiety didn't imagine this bad of an outcome, and I had everything planned, and I have an obsession with routine, so I do not like when plans go awry. I know this video was a little different from the vibe of this channel, a lot more personal. I needed to put this out here for myself. I'm just tired of like feeling like I'm hiding. Thanks for listening to me complain about my nonsense. I'm not happy, I don't feel well, so I'm gonna go. But thank you again. Bye. Yeah, stay tuned, friends. I look very yellow on my phone. Maybe it's the yellow wall, maybe it's my jaundice, I don't know. Also, I just like was a teenager and didn't know things, but I still don't know things. Maybe it's because I'm asexual and have anxiety. I'm just a girl with anxiety and a half-gallon emotional support water bottle. Sex repulsed, which is essentially what I am. YouTube's gonna like block this video, aren't they? Jason Brown came out as gay and I thought he already was out as gay. I was like, whoops. Every extra second I spend touching up my eyeliner is another second that my phone might die without saving this video. It wasn't actually that much. I don't wear face makeup, so that's good. I mean, I wear concealer. But anyway, I don't know how much of this is actually going to go into the video, but I need to talk to someone right now. All that fun, lovely stuff. I was briskly walking. I walked down to Union Square because my dad doesn't want me on the subways, which is like, okay, fine, you know, 20-block walk, a nice mile, that's okay, I can do that. I wore my saddle shoes, so you couldn't tell that I was crying. I don't want to like throw my cousins under the bus, but I'm gonna throw my cousins under the bus. Like, I have like a bunch of works in progress. I keep starting more, and so you know what I started yesterday? I started scripting an episode for a live action adaptation of a manga. That's where we're at right now, friends. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to conclude this video because it's just a mess and it's trash and I'm trash and it's just, I'm not happy. Happy Pride Month.